Hello guys, I'm back for another game review. So, as you can see, I'm wearing my Hex Girl shirt. So, from Scooby Doo. I hope I look resentful. Uh, sorry. I just want to start to say Merry Christmas, Happy Early Christmas, or Early Christmas Eve. So, today we're gonna do a game review, another one. Thank you for the 16 watches. And thank you for the Funko Pop thing. That was awesome, y'all. Today we're going to be talking about Devil May Cry 5. So this game is from Capcom. The same ones that made Street Fighter and Devil May Cry and, let's see, and Resident Evil, I believe. And I think, I don't know, at the top of my head. So, I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous. Okay, the game came out, like, in what, 2023? Hang on, let me look this up. Right quick. Sorry, I'm gonna have to move the camera while I search for this. I am a fast typer. Okay, Devil May Cry 5 came out in March the 8th, 2019. So, this game is really good. So, I'm sorry about the game case, but you can't really see. I'm trying not to let it glare. So, this game starts out with Nero, Dante, and V are facing some kind of apocalypse, like a demon apocalypse. So, Urizen is the main villain. And I don't want to give away the the plot twist yet, because it will spoil the surprise if anybody hasn't played it or trying to play something. So, something new. So, yes, the game starts out of Urizen already invaded the Red Grave town, and Dante and Nero and V are trying to stop it. So Urizen got the upper hand at the beginning, and Morrison, which is in the if anybody has seen Devil May Cry the anime, that's the one that always keeps up with Dante's loans and how he does his business, and always tries to give him odd jobs to help him. So, more like demon hunter jobs, something like that. So, yes, Morrison's at the scene and he's asking where Dante is, and after Dante told Nero to get out of there and called him a deadbeat, Nero's was pretty much ticked off at Dante for calling him a deadbeat. So, him and V are kind of talking a little bit after Morrison, and this is where you get to switch the characters. I like how you get to switch the characters. You get to be Nero at the beginning, and you can pick V next. So I like the character development, and later you kind of find out that everybody thinks that Dante is dead. He's pretty much, yeah, awakened. So, not to spoil any surprises. So, so you got Nero setting off on a journey. He's found the Clyphod roots, a tree, which is in the center of the city. What they're trying to take down by The tree was made by Urizen, so it's more, and it feeds off like human blood. So, and you got these little fruit things that you try to like break off and make paths so you can progress in the game. So, yeah, V has abilities to control Shadow, which is the panther. Griffith is the bird. I remember them from Devil May Cry 1 because I played it a little bit. So I recognized them from Devil May Cry 1. And Nightmare is basically the big golem guy that does like a lot of lightning and stuff. So yeah, that's an B's potential got wasted. Like I would like to like see him like progress, like build his character, but he's more like a side character than a main character. But you'll know what happened in the end, at the end. But you still get to play as him, which is awesome. I do love Griffith and Shadow. So Shadow is the one that can like turn into like different weapons. If y'all have played Devil May Cry 1, y'all know which panther I'm talking about, which is the one where you have to go to that mission. I think it's the second and third mission, I think, or fourth. I could be wrong. It's the one where you have to take down the lion sculpture, and he appears, and you have to. He's the one that can shift into like weapons. So, but I like how they did it more realistically. So, okay. Nero took down his half of the tree, which is in a tunnel. And you got a bunch of enemies, you know, a bunch of reapers and a bunch of creatures that live down there, I guess. Are housing themselves down there. So, I don't know. So Nero takes down that half, and B takes the other half. It goes back and forth until you could play as Dante. And Dante has some cool abilities. Dante is one of the main characters I really love from Devil May Cry 3, 4, 5, and 1. He's so awesome. He's such a... he's a real joy to be around. I'll tell you what. So you get some cool abilities from him later. Nero has some really cool abilities, which is the functioning arm thing. So yeah. There's a side character, Nico. She's more like the weapon swordsmith type of girl that like has this grandma has built probably weapons for Dante in the past. I'm pretty sure. I mean, he is the son of Sparta, so Ebony and Ivory aren't gonna like do it until he has like a sword or something. So sorry, I'm a little nervous. I get a little jittery when I'm trying to speak. Lady and Trish are there in there too, so they're kind of cocky this time, and their character development is really good. I love Trish. I also like Lady more too. Lady's from Devil May Cry 3 and the anime and the newer one. But yeah. So okay, moving on. So I don't know how. I think the game is like 2 hours. I played it on my Twitch, and it was really good. I'm glad everybody stayed around for it. And yeah, it was a really good game. I can't really tell you all the story because I played it so many times. Like Devil May Cry 4, you kind of just forget like the parts and stuff. So, and I don't want to spoil the ending, but this is a review of how I feel about the game and what I like about it, what I like about the characters, what kind of abilities they have. Oh, and they also check out the Bloody Palace. They also have that online. So, yeah. So this is like just a quick review of the game. I'm not really going to go into the levels, the enemies, and you know, too much of the plot twist. So, yeah. But the main villain is Urizen, so that's all I can tell you. So yeah, this has been my Devil May Cry 5 review. Sorry if I don't got more to say, but yeah, still. Don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't played it or wants to get into it, so. Or if anybody has seen it with their friends or something. So, yes, this has been my review. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.